Good morning. Good morning. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. I so slept in. I'm a little confused by a message I received. I suspect somebody's been hacked. Because somebody in the Steam community sent me 2 messages that I got a $50 gift card. But then, when you click on the link, it sends you to a website that looks like Steam. But that's not how you accept gift cards from Steam. So, I suspect it's a keylogger site that then will grab your password. And hack you. So, I'm suspicious of it. So I will talk to said Steam friend and ask them if they've been hacked. Careful receiving messages in Steam, especially if it looks like you got $100 of gift cards. I like this Steiger. It's a nice tractor. Not ours, it's just a contract, but someday we will own a big Steiger like this. What do you think, Jess? Did someone get hacked? Because that's how you receive Steam gift cards. Because if you click on... that didn't happen before. But, yeah. Because it makes you log into a site that looks like Steam. Yeah, it may... Like... Actually, you know what? Let's find out. We go like this. What? So, that's what Steam looks like. Let's see if we can... There we go, that's the site. It's telling you to go to steamcommunity.com. So, community, Steam... Ah, right there. Community. Community? Community. They even say it in the name that they're con. See? Community. Look how similar these sites look. And then if you log in, it's a keylogger that then has your password. So that's a good way of getting hacked. So probably the person that sent me this had that message. Yep. You're typing in two-factor codes. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Totally been hacked. Yep. So careful if someone sends you gift cards. That's not how you get gift cards. They don't send you a link. Steam itself will send you a link. So if anyone sends you gifts, go to the actual website, log into the website, not the link somebody sends you. Especially if you get excited about winning something. Especially if you're like, awesome! $100. No. So, if your Steam account has been hacked, can you ever get it back? Hmm. So they have access to your email. So they... Well, Steam account, Steam password. If you use the same password for your email, if you're dumb enough to use your password multiple places. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Never, never, never accept gifts. Unless you're the one that is initiating the gift giving, or if you've entered well, even then you have to be careful. If you've entered a contest to win a gift, you're a lot more susceptible to a scam. So make sure the contest you've entered is real. Like right now, I'm giving away a, what is it, $30 gift card? To win a Steam gift card, you do not have to go to any links, you don't have to enter any passwords, you just have to log into your Steam like normal, and the gift card will be there. Click on your own link, your own way of getting there. You never, never, never click a link and then enter a password. Okay, I see people watching, but I don't see any comments. Is my comments open or it's broken? Thanks. Just make sure. Ah. Yes, Michael, you can read it in the title. I am late. I am definitely late. Alarm went off like 2 hours ago. And then over 2 hours ago. And then I decided to just ignore the alarm and sleep in. I do not do that very often. I should actually change my title. Don't get hacked. Don't click on link. Steam links. Whoops. Not what I want. As I enter a link into chat. that was a live chat thing, but there we go. You like that? Subscribe or eat that cow? I think that's a funny thing in the description down below. But yes, don't click on links. Because I clicked on a link. Yeah, me too. I woke up 2 hours ago. And then I went right back to sleep. Wait, that means you slept in too. Huh? No, he woke up 2 hours ago, which means he slept in because 2 hours ago for him would be 11 a.m. It would be 11:25 a.m. We'll make pretty quick work out of this field. Cultivator this big. Yeah. Yep. My alarm was for 9:30 a.m. Which in Texas would have been 11:30, so you probably woke up a little bit before me. That paint job is glitching out. The name, Venderstead. It's kind of annoying. What at the other side? No, this side's good. No glitch on this side. Huh? Okay. Okay. Huh? You might get a fee? Yeah. Well, then go in and talk to them about it and go, hey, I don't. Yeah. Well, no, then what's the point of saving your data then? Rather get the extra data out of it then. Go back to what you had then. And just go, no, I don't, I'm not agreeing to this. Look at Wingstop food. Oh yeah, that's some kind of restaurant in Texas. Why couldn't I look at it yesterday? It's the restaurant I've never ever heard of before. It must be a local Texan type of restaurant. Or it might be just an American thing. So for the record, Wingstop is in Canada, but only in Toronto. Anything American is always in Toronto as well. For how many hundreds and hundreds of stores or restaurants Wingstop has, I'm surprised I never heard of them before. Probably seen them before, but the logo looks like a tire store, not a restaurant. Hey, James. James, I almost got hacked. That's not true. I wasn't soft enough to click on a link. So some of my Steam friends must have been hacked because I've got a message from Steam friends. I'm not going to show the whole link so people can click on it or type it in. So awesome guy Troy here sent message, hey, Steam gift card. But if you click on the link, it sends you to Steam and asks you to sign in. Of course, now I'm showing the link. Just don't do that. Don't go on here. But if you're careful and read the URL, it's got the security link on it, but it's the Steam community. And then obviously there's a keylogger on this site. So, obviously, awesome guy Troy there clicked on the link and logged in and go, yay, $50! 2 times $50, $100. I definitely slept in. Yes, James, we need to know all your personal details. What time did you go to bed? What time did you wake up? What's the 3-digit number on the back of your credit card? Michael, what is the 3-digit number on the back of your credit card? Did you know if you type in your password backwards in chat, it'll automatically block it? Take your Steam password, type it into chat backwards, and it'll automatically block it. Don't do that, by the way, don't do that. Funny how many people do that. Round sap, huh? That's funny. All you all did. Man, if we all started talking in a Texas accent, we could really save a lot of letters in chat because all of you is just y'all. You save a lot of characters there. Well, what happened to James is after James' stream last night, he ended his stream, and then he got a message from his friends and go, "Hey, you guys up to play some Valheim?" So how many hours did you play Valheim after your friend invited you to play Valheim? 4 hours. Holy. Yep. That's only like 7 hours like playing Valheim. It's almost a full day of work. By the way, I literally consider this work right now. People find this very weird when I do this. I consider this work. I don't make money off of this work yet, but I think you have to consider this as work if you intend to make money off of it. Basically, once you start doing this, not because you want to, but because you want to make money off of it. Once you start doing a very regular schedule and go, oh, I don't really feel like doing a stream today. No, but everybody's expecting me to, so I will. That does not happen very often because I enjoy doing this. But every now and then, especially during the week, trucking, it's like, shoot, I gotta shoot a video. I don't feel like shooting a video, but I have to. Okay, let's go shoot a video. That's work. But once again, that doesn't happen all that often either. It was harder forcing myself to shoot videos on vacation. So I guess it's part-time work. Part-time work, because you're not working a full 8-hour shift. It's your part-time job. Also, I remember a different YouTuber that would come on here all the time and would be really pushing his channel. He would do live streams and really push the channel. Please subscribe. You have all these big pop-ups on screen if you subscribe, and get all these shout-outs if you subscribe. Yay, everybody subscribe. The problem with that was everybody unsubscribed after, and he couldn't keep any of his subscribers. So you get really demoralized. So it's important, if you're going to do something like YouTube as a work, that you don't push for subscribers. Don't ask other channels for call-outs. Like, if Mr. Beast came in here right now and spammed me and I would get a lot of subscribers, it would be useless to me, because every single one of those subscribers, not every, but most of all those subscribers would disappear and go away within the month. So I could probably monetize. So it would be an advantage that way. Monetize, I would probably drop way below again and go down to like 300 subscribers. So maybe we would have gained a little bit. But when somebody famous comes into your channel, calls you out, you're not going to be famous all of a sudden. That channel is going to fail. It might be helpful, as in you can get monetized, and now you'd be monetized under 1,000 subscribers. I don't know what YouTube would do to you if that happened. Would they allow that to continue? Would they take away your monetization? I don't know. But it's important to let your channel grow naturally. People that actually want to be here and have the conversation with you, even if that's only 2 or 3 people in chat that want to have a conversation with you, so be it. Grow it slowly. Because that's what I've done with the trucking channel. And I'm slowly trying to convert it to traveling channel, and when I stop trucking and go more traveling, I'm going to lose a lot of subscribers there too, so I have to remember that as well. That when I make the switch, not everybody will like that switch. Yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah, asking like, hey guys, can you please click that subscribe button? Reminding people, hey, you guys keep watching my channel, you guys keep coming here and watching it, maybe hit that subscribe button so I can get monetized. And the key to being monetized for live channels like this is also to take these live streams and make them into videos that you post. You edit these live streams, take the coolest stuff out of them, and post the video and monetize that video. Because you cannot put ads on a live stream. So to monetize and actually make money off of this channel, we can't actually make money off of this video, except for super thanks. You can click that super thanks down below and donate money. That's the only way you can make money off of live streams. So you have to take the live streams, take that 2 hours of video, edit it down to 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes of video, and then monetize that video. So having said that, can you guys all tell your friends to come here and subscribe? I'd really appreciate it. Now that is not hypocritical, because if you enjoy a channel, very likely your friends would enjoy the channel as well. Yeah, so far the videos you've been editing are the only videos that are monetizable. So, as I get more into this being a job, I would have to quit my job to have the time to edit these videos, right? So to make money off of this channel, I would have to actually quit my other job to do it. I am actually thinking of doing a series on here that is pre-recorded only. If you guys saw me log in to start this map, there is a third map on here. So I think on that map I will just record the stream and then edit it and then post it. A little more role playing. Yeah, it takes longer to edit a video than it is to shoot the video. For example, my zoo video that I did on the other channel, that took about 3 hours of footage. It took over 4.5. It took 4.5 hours to edit that footage down to 15 or so minutes. And the video didn't even do so well, because people hate zoos because animals are in prison. It's like, well, I should have titled the video differently or something, because the Belize Zoo is not a traditional zoo. All the animals in there would be dead if it wasn't for the zoo. They're all rescue animals. Either from farmers that were gonna kill the animal because they trapped it. Some are donations from other zoos. Yeah. Now, some are donations from farmers that were gonna kill them because their chickens were all being eaten by this animal, so they trapped the animal, which is very illegal to do. Very illegal to do, trap that animal because it's an endangered animal. Trapped it anyway and then donated it to the zoo. And then get credit at the zoo how awesome of a person you are for donating this animal. No relation to me at all, Jack Wagon of an uncle. Okay, it's all fixed now? So you're good. Okay. I'm going to next week. Going to change my sister starts next week. Got it. I missed the comment up further up. My tires are horrible too. I've got 2 tires that are bald on the semi-trailer. I'm down to 3/32 on the 2 tires on the semi-trailer. Which is to a level that is still legal for winter. In the summer I could go down to 1/32. But having said that, if a CVSE officer decides to stop me and inspect me, they could make a judgment call, because it is a judgment call, because by the book, black and white, I am legal, but they could make a judgment call and say, you have to park this truck and can't move it until you have 2 new tires on that, and here's a ticket. Having said that, I don't think that would happen, because I literally have a spreadsheet that I print out and write in my tire tread depths on a regular basis, so they can see that I know exactly where my tire tread is, and they can also see that I have full intention of getting 2 new tires put on this next upcoming week. The emails, I've got emails and a spreadsheet proving that I'm not running those tires without knowing. What is the legal tread in Texas? Probably 1/32, right? Yeah, I do tread depth measuring on my tires. Okay, in the summer, spring, summer, fall, I check my tread depths on a weekly basis. In the winter, once every month and a half. Tires just don't wear in the winter. Not fast anyway. In summer, I can lose 1/32 a week. In a passenger car, you can't have tread lower than 2/32. Really? In the winter, it has to be 3/32 though. I think. Or is there no difference for winter, summer in a passenger car? Oh, so this is North America. So Texas 2/32 would be illegal. Okay. So just big rigs can go down to 1/32. As a rule, I usually get mine switched out at 4/32, but it's the winter and the tires wear down so slow. So I'm like, let's run them right to the limit. Oh, a legal winter tire stopped being a winter tire at 4/32. Not know that. I guess as far as that goes, I use 30 seconds. Canadian CVSE goes millimeters. I use 30 seconds because almost every tread depth gauge that I get uses 30 seconds, so. It was awesome when our safety team gave everybody tread depth gauges in Imperial and then sent out an email to all those people that said, here's the legal measurements in millimeters. Like, you guys look at your tread depth gauge. If you're going to give everybody an Imperial tread depth gauge, send the email about the law in Imperial as well. Oh, hers is down to 1/32. Yeah, that would be illegal. Well, I remember my sister changed her tires once all the metal was starting to show. And only because she had a flat tire. She had a flat tire. It's like, okay, why do you have a flat tire? Oh, all your tires are showing metal. Yeah, you need new tires. You need them now. But she moved to a place where that's now legal. Or not enforced, so she's fine now. Now she can run on metal. Hey Mac, how's it going? I'm doing awesome. Man, I got the greatest sleep ever last night. It is wonderful to sleep in. I never sleep in. Like, rarely. I can't remember the last time I slept in, so I slept in. Yeah, I slept in. Way slept in. We've done the live stream for almost an hour now, and when I woke up, my first priority was to the computer, on, live stream late. I have not had breakfast. I have not had lunch. I am hungry. As I look at Jess. You could always just run to the store and buy such a thing. That's what you really want. I like your videos, but not you. Oh. Thanks, Priscilla. Well, thanks for subscribing, at least. It's always nice to let people know you don't like them. Am I going to do 10 times normal things today? Good, because I did none of the things I was supposed to do yesterday, and I need to do 10 more things today, so good to know. Man, I like this tractor. I would be a fan of buying this tractor for our farm. James says he's late for work. Next Sunday's time change. Oh, well, I better not sleep in then. We're springing forward, so that'll be, yep, we're losing, so the hours I slept in now, we're going to be losing next week, Sunday. Oh, you're flying kites today. Oh. I really want to visit Pakistan during Kite Festival. That's something that's now on my bucket list. I definitely want to do that. Oh, you're saying I'm late for work. Yes, I was late. Yes, sleeping in, I was late for work. Man, flying kites. Yep. There's something fun about flying kites. Whoops. I have a couple of kites, but it's nothing like the kite flying you guys do. I would look like a small child flying my kites compared to what you guys do with your kites. Or just put video up in the background and be watching kite flying. Oh, you know what? Treat like a TV monitor, like a window. you're trying to... What? That doesn't even make sense, Michael. Yeah, I wish we had kite festivals over here. Why don't we? Like, seriously, we have enough Pakistani and Indian, like, I'm sure Indians fly kites too, right? Like, it's not just Pakistan that does kite festivals, right? There's got to be more countries that do kite festivals. We have enough immigrants from those countries that why are they not doing a kite festival here? Oh, Winthrop had a hot air balloon. That's cool. That'd be cool doing a hot air balloon festival too. But kite festivals, okay, you think they oriented in India, yeah. It's that part of the world, right? I'm wondering if there'd be legal reasons why you couldn't do a kite festival over here. Because of all the kite lines. There might be more laws that maybe you'd have to stay in a designated area. And then, of course, when you guys do the kite festivals, is there a prize for someone that cuts the most kites? I guess, yeah, good point, sure, noob. Yep. Once Ramadan starts, then you're trying to conserve as much energy as possible. From what I gather, the kite festival is more of just a bragging rights thing. I cut 10 kites and only 7 of my kites were cut, right? It's yeah, I think it's more not a real competition, it's more of a competition among your neighbors and friends and go, I cut so and so many kites while I only had so many kites cut. So then I got a question. How many kites do you own? Because if you have 10 kites cut, that means you had to have 10 kites to start with. So when you cut somebody else's kite and that or somebody else cuts somebody else's kite, and that kite crashes near you, do you run around gathering other people's kites and then refly those kites? I'm guessing that'd be a thing. So if a kite is cut, it's free for anyone to grab on the ground to refly it, right? Is that... It just... I have no idea how this is done, but I'm just thinking if what would be the way it would be done, the logistics of it. I'm guessing you could just, if a kite falls, gets cut, and lands near you, that's your kite to go fly again. Two kilometers away from you, so you fly a kite that far away, and you're trying to cut a kite that far away. That's awesome. So today you lost 3 kites and you only cut 1. Yeah. Yeah, so any kites that lands near you, that's your kite now to go fly. So you put your line onto that kite and then go fly that kite. That's awesome. Something I never thought about until just now. It's like the logistics of having so many hundreds of kites in the sky. If a kite flies or lands near you, so there'll be kids that can't afford to buy kites, just running around collecting kites. And then how many lines of string do you have? Because now you have to take all that string, you got to dip it in powdered glass so that your string is sharp to cut other people's kites. And of course, you're flying these kites with hands and not really reels, so you're cutting your hands. Especially a strong wind, you're cutting your hands because of all the wind. That's actually a flying kite. Might be a fun hobby, but you guys are all lowballing everybody. There's a lot of genius stuff going on here. People flying these kites are really intelligent because you have to know how to sharpen your string so you can cut other people's strings, what kind of wind you can fly in, how to shape your kite so that it swirls just right. There's a lot of real world engineering going on here. Good kite flyer is actually a brilliant student of engineering, and yeah. People are smart. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would love to see more of it. It's just things that I never think of. It's just like flying a kite. Whoop-dee, you just make a kite, fly it. I bet you a lot of these kites are homemade too. Oh, Pacific Rim? But it's a very different kite. It's not, you're not cutting kites. So there is a kite festival. You want to send me a link to that? So there is a kite festival here, but it's nothing like your kite festival. It is just people flying kites. There's no cutting kites. Old festival. Yeah. Send me a link. So yeah, they're more like unique, different kites. It's not a competition where you're trying to cut people's kites. Hey Michael, in Pakistan, the kite festival is a one-day thing. I know that answer. So one day where that's the one day that everybody flies kites. So it looks like this is more like of flying really fancy, unique kites. Yeah, some weird, unique stuff. Less about... it's not a competition of cutting kites, it's just flying... Oh, that's interesting. unique kites. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so there are kite festivals here, but nothing like yours. Nothing at all like yours. That's so cool. I like learning about different cultures, how smart other people are. Just like farmers, how smart farmers are. They're always lowballing and going, well, you got to do all this and this and this. It's like, you know, secretly you guys are all geniuses, right? It takes a lot of skill to do the things you guys do. So for you, Mac, flying kite is something that'll come pretty natural to you, but the engineering involved in that you had to learn as a kid makes you actually a very smart, like, everybody flying those kites has to be pretty darn intelligent as far as physics and engineering goes, how air moves and how aerodynamic pressures affect the kite. Yeah, yeah. No, you don't forget how to fly a kite. You just take a kite and throw it in the air. Anybody can fly a kite, but to be good at flying a kite, that takes skills. So what do you guys do to prevent from, I'm sure you take some kind of precaution to prevent you from cutting your fingers when you're flying a kite. Like, what do you do to your, you put on some kind of glove, or like how do you prevent your, I guess glove wouldn't be really a thing you do to, like how do you take precautions to try to prevent you from cutting your fingers? Surgical bandage on your fingers. Ah, see, I knew there'd be a thing. See, you guys are brilliant. I guess you just, what, take two fingers and wrap them together with bandages and tape it up. So you have, I think you tape two fingers together. Something like that. So you have to apply, I don't know what Cheppy is. Your fingers. Cheppy is a patch to stick to your kite if it's pairing thread. If the thread is... Can't be. Anti-cut gloves are garbage, so they do nothing compared to a glass-covered kite string. That's awesome. Never thought of that. It's sometimes the fancy solution isn't the right one. Having your homemade solution is the right one. Sheppy. I'm guessing that's a thin kite material of some type. If I googled that, I would find what that is. Let's just take a quick swing through our other vehicles and make sure they're not doing jobs. I remember stacking this last time. Oh yeah, we put that on there. Nope, nobody else is doing jobs. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Used anti-cut gloves at work. Oh, that makes sense because you're working with tin, very sharp edged tin all the time, so that makes sense. I thought you were really good at looking at expiry dates at the store. Like, really good at it. And the one time you don't look, you buy stuff that's expired. So what, you getting dressed and going out? Okay. Fish and chips now. Chicken pizza for dinner. Sounds good. Yeah, just go back and return it. Let's go. Harvesting. I am cultivating for another farmer. I don't know what was on this field. Let's take a look. I'm cultivating an old crop that has been harvested. That's wheat. Yeah, there was wheat. There was wheat on this field, so wheat has been harvested. I'm cultivating it now for the next crop to go in spring, or maybe even in fall. We're in August, so maybe there'll be a winter wheat or something going on here. So there was wheat on this field. Lots and lots of wheat. Huge fields on this map. Looks like rain is in the forecast, so I think when we're done harvesting, done cultivating this, we will wait for the rain to pass. Yeah, food prices are getting dangerously high, honestly. We wonder why the homeless camps are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like, people just can't afford food anymore. Like, our food prices are just skyrocketing. Yeah, it's food is becoming a very scary thing, not just for poor people. Middle class are struggling. It's getting expensive out here. One of the reasons we are planning on reducing our bills and becoming nomads. Basically homeless on purpose. Even Jess's new cell phone plan is cheaper than the last one was. How much cheaper? $5 cheaper? $20 cheaper, yeah. Reducing bills. I'm a fan of big lots of fries. Potato wedges? Yeah, those were really good last time, so I'm good with that. Yeah, the food prices I think have a lot related to all the laws that are being passed about going green. Passing all these going green laws that are making rich people richer. And it's a price the rich people are willing to pay to have a lot more homeless people. Because producing everything green is a lot more expensive. To have a carbon neutral footprint is a lot more expensive. So it's a price that these rich politicians are willing to pay. And the rich people that influence the politicians are willing to pay. They're willing to let people die to pay that price. Oh wow, so you have to bargain or barter try to get a better price because the prices are just getting that much more expensive. Yep, that's crazy. I'm not against the green thing. I like not polluting. Except that the way the laws are all written allow the people, like Jim says, the people that pollute the most don't actually have to follow the laws. So I'm all for green. Let's not throw our garbage in ditches and let's reuse our plastic utensils and tools and stuff. But the way the laws are written are not fair. The people that, like Jim says, the people that pollute the most get a bypass. Texas is a great example. Who pollutes the most in Texas? And it's the people, the poorest people that have to pay the price going green. And the richest people don't even go green. I think we do very good at going green. We don't replace anything in our house unless it's broken. And even when it's broken, we keep trying to use it as long as possible. The best way to go green is making your stuff last longer. Instead of buying a new phone every 6 months because the newest, coolest thing is out, make your phone last 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Same with instead of getting a brand new car, make your car last 10, 15 years. I was listening to a podcast. I think I talked about this yesterday. What makes people happy? And are rich people happy? Is Michael Jordan happy? And I would say Michael Jordan is not happy. Success does not make people happy. A lot of happy people are successful because I think happy people have a different unit of measure of what success is. So happy people are more successful than unhappy people. Yeah, I think 6 figures, anyone making 6 figures and higher, you're not changing your quality of life after that. Anything more money than that, um, you're just getting more fun stuff to play with. Yeah, the difference between $100,000 money and $1 billion, I would say the person with $100,000 a year is less stressed than the person with $1 billion. Like Michael Jordan, for an example, when he gave his acceptance speech, there we got '06 Chevy Impala and runs great. That car is more green than the people that buy a brand new EV every year, because the cost of replacing that old Chevy over and over and over is more expensive to the environment than the extra fuel that old Impala runs. And people are too dumb to see that. Um, Johnson, no, Michael Jordan. His acceptance speech, he flew in somebody to sit in the audience. Does somebody that is happy do this? When you do an acceptance speech to the Hall of Fame, you thank your mom, you thank your grandparents, you thank your coach, you thank your coworkers, your teammates, you thank everybody. A person that is happy will do stuff like that. That's the things you would say at an acceptance speech. Basically, you would say, if the Hall of Fame, that's your top symbol of success. He flew somebody in, and then at his acceptance speech said, "Hey, so-and-so over there, when you cut me from the basketball team and picked so-and-so instead, yeah, you're in the audience right over there. Yeah, him over there, you picked him to be the captain of the team instead of me. You made a mistake." So this is, when he's in high school, calling out people that made the team and he didn't. He remembers stuff like that. That's not something a happy person does. And to fly someone out just to point your finger and rub it in that you got selected for the team in high school, but look at who you are now. And then straight out said, and he wasn't the greatest player then, and he's not a better player now. Basically just making fun of this person, and you flew him out to be there? That's not something a happy person does. So you would say he's one of the most successful people in basketball. and yet not happy. Because that's not something a happy person does, remembering when he got cut in high school. A happy person moves on. Yeah, happy, healthy person, yep. Yes, James has a good point. A 20-year-old car has to be really, really bad on fuel economy to be worse for the environment than replacing it. Replacing the vehicle is worse for the environment than having a more fuel efficient vehicle. Yeah, Michael, I wouldn't get too excited about food prices dropping. That's a temporary fix. Because if you start saving too much money, Jess says that you can come and pay our food bill. We will gladly take the extra money you're saving. All right. Oh. I would also argue a happy person doesn't come into someone's channel, subscribes to them just to say they don't like you. It's hilarious. Love it. Yes, Ukraine used to produce a lot of food. Um, that'll come back, but it'll take a long time. The conflict has to end first before it to come back. Let's accept our contract. Who's gonna be ready here pretty quick, right? 10 minutes. Collect. There we go. How much debt do we have? Oh boy, we have still over half a $250,000. Let's get it. There we go. Now it's a $250,000. $250,000 debt. A little less than a $250,000 of debt. We got a bit of debt to deal with. Huh? If you go and carefully look at what was said, I think you will see something different than you do now. Oh, up top, okay. What is typed and what is said are sometimes different things. Huh? I misread James' comment? No! I read his comment right. I'm confused. I don't... Yeah. Oh. Got it. So I missed comments. Got it. Yeah, I understand. I misinterpreted what said person was trying to communicate. Having said that, my feelings haven't changed. With the new information. Due to further comments that were made. Oh, sorry, car. I didn't see you. I was looking the other way. Oh boy. Let's just get through here. It's my bad. My bad. It is. It is very easy to miscommunicate. So it's important when somebody misreads a comment of yours to go and correct it. And go, I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. What I meant was this. Especially if you don't know the language well, right? We're all speaking in English here. English is not my first language. English is not the first language of many of these people here. I would say I doubt most people on this chat English is their first language. I'd say right now Michael is the only one that probably says English is their first. Not even. I'm not even going to say that. Michael, maybe your first language was Spanish. What was the first language you were exposed to? Jess, oh yeah, Jess would be, your first language would be, but you were also exposed to different languages too, but English would have been your primary first language. Yes, mini girl, but she's not here right now. I was only including people that were currently here, so. All right. Let's look at contracts. Because we have so much debt, we need... Well, let's look at our prices first. See, is there anything we need to be doing? And then we'll look. We could sell our lime right now. Poor Mile Girl always gets talked behind her back. And she's not even feeling well, and you're making fun of her. Not nice people. Not nice people at all. Yeah, I know rain's coming. Well, this would be wheat. Harvesting wheat. Let's do it anyway. We'll get it started anyway, and then if we can't finish it till tomorrow, so be it. Wow. I should have looked at wheat harvest has to be done. It has to be finished today because tomorrow it withers. Whoops. Got 17. At least it's close. Huh? Yes, that is a thing that happened. He was a manager. He's a district manager. And he learned English. Where did he come from? I think he was either East Indian or Pakistan. He learned English from the TV show Seinfeld. Forget his name. Yeah, so when he talked, he had a Seinfeld accent. He had a... He would say stuff like, "Giddy up." It was quite humorous. We're not, yeah. I'm not gonna have fun, or who's gonna have fun if no one makes it? Someone's got to make the fun. Food is ready. I'm not ready to end the stream though. Yes, I have to. It'd be very hard to eat. Well, like always, guys, this has been a really fun conversation. What? Why did I stop? Oh, I'm hitting a tree. This has been a fun conversation, so thank you guys. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna go eat now. So thank you guys for watching, everybody joining. I'll see you guys next week, I guess, if all goes to plan. And James will be doing streams. And Jess will be doing streams during the week as well. So
this
come and
video
join
is
for
brought
those.
to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares? This.
Yep, I just messed up the outro. That's okay, we can do Cookie Monster again, right? Check out the new member down there. Marco has joined. Anyway, I'm out of here. You guys rock. Let's try that again.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.